It's all about respect. It's always been, and it will always be. We want others to respect us and respect our time and our emotions and our feelings. Yet, we have zero respect for other people's time. We have zero respect for other people's belief. And at this point, I'm actually embarrassed to say that we have zero respect for other people's culture. We want all to be heard. We all want to be understood. We all want to be respected. But the one simple thing that we can do to others, we don't. We have zero compassion and zero kindness for others. Yet, we want that for ourselves. Put yourself in the situation right now. No matter whether you're a man or a female, it doesn't matter. But think about it. You finally click with somebody, and that person had the courage to ask you out. And the day comes in and you're so excited for fucking Friday to get there. You work through the whole entire week thinking what you're gonna wear, how you're gonna do your hair. I mean, what cologne, what perfume, what heels, what shoes, it doesn't matter. You're losing your mind the whole entire week. And telling probably your best friend how excited and how nervous you are about this. And you get dressed. Comes Friday, you get dressed. You go all out. And then you sit down and you wait to that person to pick you up. God forbid if you're already at the restaurant and you agreed to meet at the restaurant, now you are sitting there drinking water, then changing into like spirits, and then changing to wine, and then changing to your emotions to cry and try to fill in the whole entire glass of wine that is now empty. You're trying to fill it up with your tears because that person never shows up. That person just messed up with your time. And you see, I just put this the whole entire different way, because now we're not even talking about disrespecting time or disrespecting your time or my time. Now we're talking about that there's feelings and emotions in the middle of this. You feel like shit. You feel sad. You feel played. Your mind starts playing stories that that person already has somebody else. That person has no connection and doesn't care really about you. All because somebody fucked with your time. And I'm sorry about my cursing, but it's reality. It's how I speak, especially when there's emotions in between. We tend to treat others like shit, and this is not the first time I say it. That is sad right there. We have zero respect for others. Yet, we want to walk through this earth like everybody should bow down to you. And this is a no judgment zone, so I'm not talking about you per se, but I'm just have opening an awareness of what we normally do without consciously knowing what we're doing. I have no idea why I have to talk about this message. No clue. The fact that I cannot get it out of my chest, the fact that I'm filming this right now, by the way, welcome to my studio. This is my music studio. This is where Ascara music happens. And I didn't want to make this video. But this is reality. And this is the main reason why we are going through all this right now in this world, is because of the lack of respect. Because of lack of respect, wars have started. Regardless of what agenda they have, it's the lack of respect. The lack of respect and the immense addiction of seeking power. And I'm not talking about government over here. I'm not even talking about leaderships, because I don't even need to tell you that. All you gotta do is turn on the TV, turn on the news. You'll see it for your own self. I'm talking about us as individuals. Yeah, you, me, all of us. All of us. I'm including myself in this. We're humans. We make mistakes. I understand that part. But understanding the fact that we're humans and using that as an excuse to continue the cycle of being an asshole is not cool. When people treat you like shit, I'm pretty sure you don't smile. And if you do, I'm pretty sure once you're by yourself, it lingers here because it's affecting this. Another hard truth, another hard pill to swallow. But again, we need to respect others. And time, why I say that we need to respect time is because that's where it starts. That's like the nucleus of how you start hurting somebody. You still don't believe me? Okay. Go and date, get in a relationship for 3 years. And after the first year, everything goes to shit. And they start treating you like shit. And the next thing, you go from being treated like shit to non-existent. And then you think that that's bad. No, now you're just a ghost in your own house. And let's say that you get to so bad a depression that 3 years go into 4, 5, and keeps going. That person didn't mess up your life by treating you like shit. Yeah, it's verbal abuse, but it started with something bigger. That person decided to mess up with your life and your time. Because all those years that you put up with that person treating you like that, it can be a person that just an alcoholic. I went through it for 3 years. Why that I didn't walk away on the first year? Why I didn't walk away on the first month? And then I blame myself because I was the one that put myself in that situation for the longest. But in reality, that person messed up with my time. That person messed up with your time. Because if you go back and you spend that same time by yourself and enjoying experiences of life, or dating a person that actually gave a shit about you, that's when you're gonna realize that it all starts by time. Next time you're late, think about that. Next time you're running late, think about that. And when somebody disrespects your time, this is the hard pill, the other hard pill to swallow. When other person and people disrespect your time, you're not in control of their actions. You're only in control of your reaction. If your reaction is next time you're going to do the same thing to that person, it becomes a war. They do it to you, you do it, and escalates and escalates. Boom, there goes the friendship. Sounds familiar? Yeah. People say, no, we need to learn to communicate more. Yeah, we need to communicate more with one another. But if we don't start by respecting each other's times, then why I'm supposed to spend my time having that communication or that talk with that other person that still doesn't respect my time? You got this. You got this. I got this. We all gonna make it through. Listen, as I'm talking to you, I'm over here thinking, I know I don't want to do this video. I know I don't want to record this thing because it kind of leans into the negative, and I'm trying to stay in the positive, but we cannot reach the positive without fixing the negatives. And how are we going to fix the negatives if nobody likes to talk about them? Then I took a deep breath and I look at my computer and I see there's 245 of you that has made it this far with me in this journey. It's been 2 months. I'm not proud of myself. I'm actually happy that I'm doing something meaningful. God bless.